How is it going, databases? No Dad here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Roblox Assassin. Today on Assassin, we are going to be doing yet another Q&A, because it's been quite a long time since I've done a Q&A. I want to say like 6 months. So I believe this is Q&A part 12. So yeah, as always, you guys have the questions and I have the answers, all of the answers. So in this video, I'm just going to be answering some questions that you guys have for me. And as always, you guys can go down into the comments and comment down below any questions you have for me. But again, we have like 12 other parts at this point. So I've answered like a bunch of questions. But if you watched all those parts and there's an unanswered question, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know your question. But as always, if you guys are excited for this Q&A, then be sure to drop a like on this video. It helps out a whole lot. And if you're a new, be sure to subscribe for more Assassin videos in the future. Once we hit 250,000 subscribers, we are going to give away a Champion Axe 2. We are incredibly close to that milestone, and that is an incredibly good knife. So be sure to subscribe so that you're notified about that. Also, guys, you have some No Data merch. The link to that is in the description. And don't forget to use star code PURPLE when buying Roblox and Roblox Premium. It really helps me out to continue making these videos for you guys. Alright, and let's go ahead and start with the questions. Do you ever plan to stream on Twitch? Honestly, probably not. I just feel like YouTube streaming is good enough. I mean, it's fine. Twitch is definitely better. I mean, there's really no questions there. There's really no contest, but I don't know. I just feel like it's way too much of a hassle to make a whole nother platform for streaming when I can just do it on YouTube. Like, obviously Twitch is better, but it's really not that bad streaming on YouTube, and it's just a lot easier. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a Twitch at some point, but probably not. I wouldn't count on it. Least favorite exotic. I'd say my least favorite exotics as of recently are probably like Sweethorn and Thorn. I don't know why. I just wasn't a huge fan of either of those, and those are like relatively recent knives. Will you do a video doing fake assassin? I've done quite a few videos playing like modded assassin games. I don't know, those videos are kind of just like a weird place to be in because like they're blatant copies, and I really don't want to promote those games, but at the same time it's kind of cool seeing different knives in Assassin. Like some modded assassin games will have like a bunch of different knives that we've never seen before. So it's really interesting to play Assassin like with those knives. Some of them are just flat out sandboxes with no new knives whatsoever. I'm not going to make any more videos on those. I might have made a video on like one of them like years ago. So I don't know, maybe I'll make a video on some of the fake assassins, but again, I don't really like promoting those games because, you know, they are stealing assets and stuff. I mean, no hate if you enjoy them. It's perfectly fine to play them, but just don't spend money on them because I mean, they are going to get inevitably deleted. I don't know, it just seems like something the mods don't really like. They don't really like the fake assassins. So typically, like, of recent years, it's something I kind of avoided. Why do you not want to upgrade for top 10 weapons anymore? It's just not a sustainable thing. I mean, I definitely could afford to upgrade more top 10 weapons, but it kind of gets to the point where in order to upgrade for a champion weapon, I would have to essentially trade my entire inventory, which is definitely more than 6 trading slots. One of the biggest issues is it requires 6 trading slots. Now, obviously you could do like a mass upgrade where it's just multiple trades at once, but honestly, I just find that to be really risky. You can easily get scammed by something like that, and I'm sure I can find people that I personally trust, but it's not really something that I want to promote. Like, I don't want to make a video upgrading for a champion weapon and then it takes multiple trades, because again, that's just an easy way to get scammed, and it's not really something I wish to promote. So that's why I would pretty much constantly upgrade for knives, because I need to get those big knives in order to fit a bunch of value into 6 trading slots, and that just takes a lot of work, and again, it's just not a sustainable thing to do. Eventually, I'm going to run out of knives, so I felt like Infernal Guardian was a good way to end it, especially given that I was literally trading Prisman. I mean, I was literally trading the creator of the game for his top 10 prize. So I don't know, I felt like that was a really good way to end it, and I'm gonna have to downgrade eventually. Did you play Assassin or MM2 first? I played Murder Mystery 1, which technically is Murder Mystery 2, but yeah, Murder Mystery 2 came out first. So that's definitely the one that I played first. I just didn't really play it all that much. I mean, I kind of preferred Mad Murderer and Twisted Murderer. It just felt like the gameplay of those games were a lot better. Though I kind of wish I got into Murder Mystery 2 sooner, like before the economy crashed, because the economy used to be really good in Murder Mystery, and then things kind of got duped. So I kind of wish that I just played like during the earlier years of the game, because like the economy was actually pretty good back then. Do you think they should add a tier above a dream knife in Assassin? I mean, I'm not completely against it personally, but at the same time, I don't feel like we have that many dreams. I mean, we have less than 30 dreams in the game, I'm pretty sure. So I think we could get a bunch more before we start introducing a new tier. But I wouldn't be completely against the idea. As of right now, I'm gonna say, nah, it's fine. We don't need one. Favorite and least favorite battle passes in Assassin. I mean, I don't feel like any of them are perfect. I feel like every battle pass has some good and bad knives in them. I'd say my least favorite was probably Season 1. The exotics really weren't that good, and Seer Warrior was okay, I guess. And I'd say my favorites are probably Season 4 and Season 7. Those have like really good and unique knives. Will you play Riotfall more than Assassin? I mean, it depends on what you guys want to see. If you guys end up liking Riotfall videos better, then I'm all for it. I mean, we're just gonna have to kind of see what happens and when it comes out. If you were a table, what would you be made out of? See, the problem with that question is I'm pretty sure purple just naturally doesn't occur in nature. Like, when you think about it, purple is just kind of a man-made color. I was talking to someone about that one time, and like, purple literally just doesn't occur in nature. It's literally just red and blue put together, and humanity just kind of made that color because it doesn't occur anywhere in nature. Like, green is in the grass. I guess you could make the argument of rainbows, but that's violet, not purple. But I guess violet is a shade of purple. It's complicated. I don't know what I would be made out of. Honestly, you could put any material, just as long as it's purple paint, then I'm happy. It has to be painted purple. Will you ever play Arsenal because you're really good at aiming? All right, you know what? Sure, I'll humor you. The rest of this video is going to be Arsenal gameplay. In your personal opinion, is the state of Assassin good or bad? All right, you know what? While I'm at it, I'm probably going to talk about Murder Mystery as well. Pretty sure I've said this in videos before, but Assassin as a game is actually pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of content to it. There's a lot of regular updates. Like, there's at least one update per month lately, and for the most part the economy is pretty good. You know, there were some rare knives, there were some knives that are not as rare, some knives have better demand than others. There's not like a huge duping issue, and not everything is going down like in Murder Mystery 2. I feel like the big problem with Assassin is that the community is just kind of hot garbage nowadays. I mean, don't get me wrong, most of you guys here that watch my videos are pretty chill and just want to play the game, but I just feel like with Assassin there's so many exploiters and like toxic players that it's just getting kind of ridiculous. Like, the last competitive season we had was just a complete hot mess, and that's kind of why I stopped doing the top 10 shoutouts. I'm gonna like reluctantly shout out the top 10 people in season 7, but that's gonna be the last of it. But like, literally season 7 competitive season, there were literally people getting cookie logged and hacked just to give themselves an advantage in the top 10 leaderboard. Like, it was really stupid, honestly. And honestly, I just feel like the trading community has also gone downhill a bit with the overpay values, just making it super confusing. The economy's good, but the trading community, it's a bit dicey. I'm not gonna say it's that bad. It's just really all over the place, I feel like. Now, when you compare that to Murder Mystery 2, I'd say the Murder Mystery 2 community is slightly better, but to be honest, that's really not saying much. It just feels like there's overall less exploiters and toxic players. I mean, I feel like the most toxic players you'll find are just teamers. And don't get me wrong, they definitely make the game unenjoyable, but I just feel like it's not as bad as Assassin. But I feel like the big issue with Murder Mystery 2 is the game is just kind of bad. I mean, it's functional, it's playable, don't get me wrong, but like, the game barely updates. It might update like a few times per year. There's a lot of glitches when you think about it. Sometimes there'll be a glitch where you just won't be able to trade. Why? I don't know. For quite a few years, Assassin mode and Hardcore mode were broken. It was literally just classic mode that was in a playable state. And with all the duping going on, the economy is just going downhill. So that's what I was kind of saying. Like, the economy for Assassin was good, even though like the trading community wasn't so much good. It's like, at least things weren't getting duped. There were actual rare knives and less rare knives. You know, it was a pretty balanced economy for the most part. Whereas with Murder Mystery 2, it just feels like everything is getting duped and pretty much all the godlies are just going down. Typically for a good economy, some godlies will go down and some would go up. For Murder Mystery 2, I'm pretty sure pretty much everything is going down. And like, yeah, okay, I guess the collectible commons are going up, but it's only a matter of time before those get duped too. So I feel like for Murder Mystery 2, we're kind of just seeing the second huge economic crash. I feel like the first one was a little before the season 1 update, and then season 1 really spiced up the economy for a few years with the chromas. Like, the chromas were really good for quite a few years, but now it's all just crashing down again. So yeah, overall, I'd say Assassin, good game, bad community. Murder Mystery 2, slightly better community, but bad game. So I'd say the state of both games are bad, but for different reasons. I feel like Murder Mystery has a lot of potential if Nicholas just updated the game a lot more frequently. If there was an update like every other month in Murder Mystery that like actually fixed things up, fixed the economy, added some new stuff, added some new content like some bonus rounds, stuff like that, I feel like Murder Mystery 2 could be an incredible game. I feel like Assassin already gets pretty solid updates, it's just people are mean. And it kind of just scares away new players, to be honest, because people are just mean. I feel like it would have a lot more potential if the exploits were patched and if people were just normal. Please. Do you miss the Assassin crew? I mean, to be honest, most of them haven't really left, just they're a bit less active. I mean, Gaming Fusion and Master Chief still do like their own stuff. I'd say the only two that kind of left are Ethan and Weirdbread. Maybe Weirdbread will come back at some point. I don't know. He kind of just dropped off the face of the earth. And Ethan is still around sometimes. He makes some Assassin videos. There'll probably be more videos with them. Just to be honest, I kind of suck at collabs. I always feel like they're a lot more stressful, and typically I just do my own thing, but I'll probably make more videos with them at some point. So I wouldn't worry. They're really not completely gone at all, actually. There's probably going to be more videos with them pretty soon. What's the most annoying glitch in Assassin? Probably the Clan Squads glitch, because it's such a simple glitch and Prisman's known about it and it's been in the game for a year. Essentially what happens is when you join a game of Clan Squads, if one person leaves all throughout, if one person leaves instead of dying, the game will never end. Like, their clan cannot die, and the game will just never end, and you won't get any credit for the victory. And it's so stupid, because literally, it's such a simple glitch to perform. All you have to do is press Alt and F4, and Prisman is aware of the glitch and just never patched it after a year. Like, I'm serious. This has been in the game for a year, and it was never patched, and it's just so annoying. But honestly, Clan Squads in general are just annoying, and I feel like the concept of squads in Royale just need an entire revamp. When will you get 10,000 purples? To be honest, I kind of stopped worrying about the purples once I hit like 1,000. Most of the purples after 1,000 were free, whereas like the first 1,000 I was actively trading for. But I guess I'm getting kind of close to halfway. I could probably get to 10,000 purples if I really tried. I don't know. Do you guys really want to see me get to 10,000 purples? Because it's possible. I could try and do that. I could probably just stack up a bunch of commons and then try and trade all those away for purples. When will you start doing more face cam? I mean, first I would actually need to like buy a face cam because I don't have one yet. I don't think face cam is ever really going to be a regular thing for me. I just feel like it doesn't really add much to the gameplay, seeing my face. Like, what does my face have to do with the gameplay, you know? But yeah, I know I said this in another Q&A video before, but face cam just takes so much effort. Like, you have to make yourself look presentable and not look like a homeless man, and then you gotta put a green screen behind you, gotta actually install the face cam and all that stuff, and for what? To add something that doesn't even contribute to the gameplay whatsoever? Like, that's just so much effort for something that's not really that important. I kind of just like using Facecam as like special episodes, like, oh, here's an Assassin video with Facecam. That's kind of how I roll with Facecam. I'll probably make more of those in the future because it's been a few years. Beans or bananas? I'm definitely gonna have to go with bananas on this one. Were you always a purple man? Unfortunately, no. There was one day where the purple just latched onto me and just started controlling me. It was painful. But now that he's out of the picture, I've learned to embrace it. What's your favorite event or update to Assassin? Honestly, the Portals app. I mean, it's not in the game anymore, so I don't really know if you can count it as an update or event, but I just feel like it was the most ambitious update to ever make it in Assassin, and for the few weeks that it was available, it was honestly just one of the coolest things ever. I just had so much fun using it, and it just made Assassin like really exciting and fresh because, you know, I was able to trade with anyone, anywhere. And the fact that there were plans to expand the Portals app to other games, I just feel like it was honestly really revolutionary. I'm still gonna assume that Roblox disapproved of the idea, but even so, you gotta respect how Prisman tried, you know? I feel like it was the most ambitious and craziest update to Assassin, and it still kind of blows my mind to this day, because that is honestly something that no developer has tried before. Probably because Roblox wouldn't like it, but still, again, you gotta respect the attempt. How tall are you? I'm gonna say like a solid 5'7". That's more of a guesstimation, but I'll go with that. Do you like hamburgers? Yeah, they're cool. What do you think gaming is going to be like in the future, and how would you feel? Honestly, I've really been into virtual reality lately. It's honestly such an underrated part of gaming nowadays, and I feel like with the Oculus Quest, like making gaming more accessible to like casual audiences, I feel like there's just a lot of potential in virtual reality. I don't know. I've been playing saying that a lot. Will you do an assassin tournament? I will never make an assassin tournament. Honestly, just given where competitive mode has gone and given the results of recent assassin tournaments, I just don't think I'm ever going to do my own tournament. It's just going to be way too toxic. And there's always going to be worries about like silent aim and whatnot. I'm just not going to do it. Murder Mystery 2 tournament? Maybe. But I feel like that's also going to be stressful in its own right. But assassin? Nope, not going to happen. Who were you before you started YouTube? Do you know the total value of your Murder Mystery 2 inventory? You know what? I'll just calculate both. Here are the results. Alright, well, that is going to wrap up part 12 of the Q&A, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, comment down below any questions you might have, and we'll probably make another one in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Roblox. I mean, there's Arsenal gameplay, so I don't know if it's Assassin or Arsenal, whatever. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and know those other things that YouTube people do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay purple.